shorty. Light skin, tatted, that's fat. I need your number and that's.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's JustZo and I'm back with another video. And as you can tell by this beat, face baby. Beat, natural beat to the guys. Look at that highlight, baby. Y'all, get into it, for real. Everything in this video is drugstore and affordable. It's gonna be a beginner-free, can't talk. It's a beginner-friendly video of how I achieve my everyday makeup look. So if you want to see how I achieve this look and how you can achieve this look, then let's get right into this video. So today's video is gonna be a long awaited video. I know I've been waiting, so I know y'all been waiting. Anyway, today's gonna be like my everyday makeup routine when I just wanna like get cute but don't wanna do the most. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. And of course I'm gonna link all the products in the description below so y'all can go purchase that. First, I moisturize. I already cleaned my face. You gotta start off with a clean face. That's just period. And wash your hands. My hands dry right now because I just washed them. I moisturize with the Pond's Nourishing Moisturizer. I got combination skin, so I'm not too oily or too dry. But no matter if you're oily or dry, you have to moisturize your face every day. And after I wash my face and stuff like that, I moisturize. First and foremost, I do my eyebrows. So what I use to do my eyebrows is my Morphe little pencil. What is this, like the micro pencil? The micro brow pencil. And it comes with like a spoolie on the end. I use that in the color Cold Brew. One thing about eyebrows, they take forever. Like, my eyebrows take forever. And I need to put my hair. I get this. And I outline the bottom of my brows first. And once I get to the front, I make like hair light strokes in the front. Just go like straight up lines. Okay, so now that I have the foundation down, I'm gonna get my concealer. So the concealer that I use to do my brows, I've been using for years. Where's my concealer? For the bottom of my brow, I use medium beige in the LA Girl Pro concealer. And then on top I use Fawn. Fawn is like literally my skin complexion. And I'm going in one of my BH Cosmetic number 9 brushes. It's like a concealer brush. A little concealer brush. Just put a little bit on the tip. Then I start at the bottom. I don't start all the way in the front though. Like the concealer meet in the middle, that's how I know like they twins. Cause that's how I know like my arches are the same and everything. So I now go in and I don't drag it, don't push it. I kind of just tap it in and move it around. Just pat it in. The lashes I'm going to be putting on today are from the beauty supply store. Because it's my everyday look, so I'm not going to use like my dramatic mink ones. And I go between the these two. So you have these, and then you have these. So you have these two. Okay, now I have my lashes on. They're super cute. Now, lashes was a thing that I used to struggle with putting on the most, honestly. Like, lashes were the worst for me. I use my e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Facial Primer, and it's purple. And I just rub it in the tip of my fingers. And I focus it by my nose and my under eye for sure. My T-zone, and then here. And then the first thing I do is put my foundation on, of course. The foundation I'm using today is the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Full Coverage in the color 334 Warm Sun. The brush I'm gonna use the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. So I just, oh, it is so cold. So I put some on my cheeks. But I don't use a lot because I don't really need full coverage on it every day. Cause my skin is already like clear. And it may come off a little orange on camera right now, but it has to oxidize. So a lot of times you may see somebody doing their makeup. Let me fix this. A lot of times you may see somebody doing their makeup and they look orange. It's just because it hasn't oxidized yet. So give it some time. Let it sit in there. Let it sit in your skin. After I do that, I like to go into like one of these beauty sponges, and you make sure you wet it first. And I like to just tap it into my skin. It kind of picks up any extra, because honestly, I don't like the thick, cakey look. I like a more natural face regardless of where I'm going. So I just go over and set that all into place. And then now it's time to go into my concealer. So with my concealer, I use the same concealer I use to highlight. I use it for my under my brows. I use the same concealer. So I just put a little bit. I don't go crazy with the concealer. Some people go so crazy. And I don't see how they do it. Cause if I do like that, I feel like it'd be like so much flashback. It's crazy. Like, I would not know how to, like, I had to blend for a long time. And if I'm doing this every day, or if I'm doing this often, I don't want to work hard to do my makeup. Like, I just want to blend and get it over with. And I'm going to go in with another Real Techniques brush. This is the Deluxe Concealer Brush. And I kind of just pat that in my skin. Well, actually, I lied. I am tripping. That's not what I do. I definitely do my nose. I do a little here. I do a little on my chin, because I let that sit for a while. And I do a little here, literally a little. So let that concealer sit for a while. It gives me like a fuller coverage. Okay, now I can go into it with my concealer brush, and I just pat it in there. And I use one with like a pointy end on it. And I just got these from Ulta. Like these are not like a brand. It's not the actual brand beauty blender. And because it's an everyday look, I'm not gonna do a very, very light highlight look. And I'm done with that. With the other side of the pink one, the tip, I'm gonna go into my Airspun transparent. This is the translucent setting powder. And I'm just gonna like dip the tip in it. Now I don't bake for real. Ooh, let's look in my eye. So I kind of, as I'm applying it, I'm patting it in a little bit to actually set it because I don't bake. So I'm patting it in and it's still sitting there. On my nose, I just do a little line. Ooh, my forehead, I pat it in on my forehead. My chin, I pat that in. And my upper lip, I also pat that in. So wherever you highlight, make sure you set it. If I don't bake, I don't let this sit. So I just go in with like another flat brush. This is a Beige Cosmetic number 2 brush. And I tap it off. I go in and kind of push it in and don't sweep it, but just kind of like pick up your brush a little bit. You see how that's white over there and that's kind of more blended? Like I set it into my skin. You see, this side is whiter, this side is like blended right in. And I like this powder because it keeps my highlight bright. Like I've used other setting powders and my highlight after I'm done, it looks like it's still the same. So this is definitely more, probably like a more affordable Laura Mercier. I have my my black Radiance. This is the medium to dark palette. I really should have got like light to medium, but medium to dark, it works for me. And as you can see, I done hit pan on a lot of things, but I go in with this darker color right here. So I tap, and I'm going in with this Real Techniques. It's a contour brush. And it's kind of like tapered. So what I do is I tap into it a little bit and I blow it. Because you don't want too much. Because it's already a little dark for me. And then I go right here like. You see it looks dark right here. The extra part up, I come over here. And I pat it in. Everything I do, I just pat it in. I don't ever just sweep. Everything I do, I just kind of pat it in. I really feel like this palette should have had a mirror at the top. And I kind of go like in a circular motion, but I don't sweep it. Because I feel like it doesn't give me an airbrush look. So then after that, I go back into my Airspun powder. And I get my little sponge, dip it in there again. And I set right under it. And it kind of gives it this like jawline look. So while that's sitting right there, I just go in with a little bit more or whatever is excess on there. And I kind of just go under my lip because I feel like, I don't know, it gives me like that. My lips are already like full, but it gives me like that kind of pouty look. If you over contour, because I feel like it's a little bit over contoured. If you ever over contour, just go back into your, grab your little highlighter brush and just blend that out. Anything you mess up, you can always go back and fix because nobody's perfect, right? So that's what you do. I'm going to go in with a Beige Cosmetic number 6 brush. And it's kind of slanted, really like skinny. Tap it in there. Blow. And I really got to concentrate with this because you can really mess your nose up. I don't make a line, but I tap on one side I tap on the other side. And then I blow it all the way off, right? So you see how those 2 dots? And then that's when I blend it. I make sure I don't have no more because this is kind of dark for me. And if it's dark, then you're gonna have to blend more. So I only put a little bit and I clean my brush off basically. And then I blend that out. And that's enough. Every day I don't wear like eyeshadow. I bring this up and I kind of bring it into my eyes a little bit. Because, you know, I put that concealer there earlier. So we want to bring a little bit of definition back into our eyes. Just so, you know, they don't be so flat. So you just bring that up a little bit. See? Bring it up and over. Oh my gosh, my makeup looks so painted. And I also, because like every day I'm not gonna do an eyeshadow, I go into that brown again, blow it, and I kind of just go into the crease of my eyes with it. So just to give a little bit of a brown eye look. So I go back and forth, windshield wiper motions, just so it can have a little bit of something. So whatever you contour with, you don't even have to get an eyeshadow palette. Whatever you contour with, or if you want to get a brown eyeshadow, just go back in it with a brown eyeshadow. And back and forth. Because this is what I do for everyday makeup. Now that brush that I brushed everything out with, I go back and like I kind of sweep it off, and I also go into like my contour and kind of just set it with the remainder that's on there. And it'll lighten it up as well. If it's a little too dark for you, it'll lighten it up. Sweep it off on this side as well. All right, and then this part, I just wipe off whatever I have on my lips so I can line them. Oh yeah, it was dark. So then I set my face. Where is my setting spray? Oh, so the setting spray I use the Morphe setting spray. And what I do is set it, baby. Just set it, shake it up a little bit, and just spray. Keep going. And this became my favorite setting spray. I love it. So I do like that. And before it dries, I like to highlight after I set my face, like while it's still wet, because it make it show. Oh, and I'm going into with this Master Chrome, this Maybelline Master Chrome metallic highlighter in Molten Gold. And a little goes a long way. So I do a little bit on the tip of my nose. And like the bridge of my nose right here. Do a little right there. Because it looks really cute in pictures. Then I just like kind of tease. Do a little there. And you know, if I'm feeling real cute, I kind of just put some under my brow bone. And then I let it dry. Then last but not least, I go in with a little gloss. with my lip liner, I go in with a clear gloss. Sometimes I go in with like other type of NYX glosses, but today what I'm going to be using is the NYX Lingerie gloss, and it's in the color Brillo. Yeah, that's Brillo. And it's like this cute nude-ish color. So what I do is I go in at the bottom. And normally I have like a dollar store gloss that I put on afterwards, but I'm just gonna use my Bath and Body Works lip gloss, and I sit it on top. I dab it so it doesn't really get on there, because I like really shiny lips. So then now and this is the final look, you guys. Oh, my camera is looking. Hold on. Look at that highlight. OMG. Look at it. Y'all gotta go get that. And it's really not the lighting. Well, it's the lighting making it really bright. But look, even if I turn my lighting down a lot. And it's like really super duper cute. Super duper flawless. Super duper not doing too much, but you still like a baddie. Like, comment down below if you enjoyed watching this video, if you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, you know, if you have any questions about anything, if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification button so you can be notified each and every time I post a video. And thank you for tuning in today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.